can talk about it, think about it, or you can do it. At U.S. Women Fitness.
Pricing.
Cub price these, Canale.
You mean now? All of them?
Cub Foods. It's a new way to run a supermarket. 9 convenient locations in the Twin Cities.
We're for you, Minnesota.
From Television City in Hollywood, Chevy Chase, Joan Van Ark, The Judge, Michael Gross, Peter Uberoff, comic Dennis Wolfberg, and Pat Gets a Physical. Plus, Tom Scott and the band, along with me, Dan Miller. All here tonight on the Pat Sajak Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Sajak.
Very well trained. Thank you very much. Boy, now that I've got you all here, I'd like to talk to you about something called Herbalife, if I may. No, not really. Thank you. That was a tremendous reception, and it fills me with the energy I need because I didn't sleep well last night. A lot of anxiety about the new show, and as if that weren't enough, I had a really weird dream. Would you like to hear about it by any chance? What are they going to say? No, Sajak? You know how Time magazine names their man of the year every year, and if you saw the issue a couple of weeks ago, they named Earth as planet of the year. And the dream I had was that Earth was being disqualified for being the home of Morton Downey Jr., so they had to take the award away from them, you see. Very exciting day today and all day as we were getting planned and getting ready for this. I got a call this afternoon in my office from none other than President Reagan, who wished me very good luck in the Super Bowl. And I appreciate it. It's a thought that counts, I guess. This is, ladies and gentlemen, Morgana, the kissing bandit. Yes. She wants. You couldn't hear her, but she said she wants one on each side.
Double play.
Yeah. Now, I know that someone put you up to this because you did not sneak in here unnoticed.
Yes, I did. I walked like this.
No, who did this? Did you? That's very. You do this at games a lot.
Uh-huh.
Who have you kissed over the years?
Well, there's been over 30 of them so far, starting with Pete Rose on a Double Dirty Dare. But then there's been George, Brett, you name them.
Am I the first non-jock you've ever...
Well, they said you used to be a jock, though, before you got into talk television.
No, I used to wear one. You missed Anyway, thank you. And I'm from the Midwest, and I'm a little shy, so I can't really kiss you goodbye, but how about a hug?
Okay.
I've totally forgotten my train of thought now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the fellow who's going to be here with this great band night after night. I thought we'd say hello to him here, Mr. Tom Scott.
What's the deal? Hi, Dan. Thank you. Did you meet Morgana?
You have definitely been kissed.
Yeah, thank you very much. Anyway, I'm so thrilled you're here, and you have like a baby coming up soon.
That's true.
Yeah, how is it, like in a month or two?
A month or two, yeah, a girl.
So you'll be able to stay here. You won't have to be on the road and all that stuff.
Yes, and devote time to the family.
Yeah. Now we're not going to meet all the guys tonight, but later in the week you guys are going to do a number, and we'll get a chance to meet everybody. And can you be amusing on demand? Yeah, well, we're working on it. A little training. Why don't you play some music? We'll go to commercial, all right? All right. We'll be right back with Chevy Chase, folks. Welcome back. We have We have one more introductory note to take care of, someone I'd like you to meet, and this will be the last nice thing I ever say about this guy, but I am thrilled he's at my right arm. As you may have read or heard about in recent weeks, Dan and I worked together in Nashville for a number of years, where he was a news anchor, and I was a little dinky weatherman, and things have certainly changed now. And he's a terrific broadcaster and a great friend, and I'm thrilled he's here. You will come to learn to know and enjoy every annoying habit he has, much as I now have. Dan Miller, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Dan.
Thanks, I'm glad to get on with this.
Yeah, a long time.
I've wandered the halls aimlessly for weeks here now.
Yeah, but you used to do that even anywhere you work, so it's really not important. Now, have we exactly figured out what your job is here?
No, well, I've been out here measuring the sofa, and I figure that each guest that comes out, I move approximately 3 feet to my right.
Yeah, I think
right
that's about
down
it.
the sofa.
So it's like one move for each
One
person.
move
Now,
every
when the
time.
Judds come out, you move down 2.
I would think so.
Or you'll be sitting on a Judd. He is an Emmy Award winner for his work in Saturday Night Live. He's now become a big motion picture star, and he has another Fletch movie coming out. I don't know, Son of Fletch or Fletch Returns or Here's Your Fletch. He'll tell us in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Chevy Chase.
I prefer to stand. It's okay with you.
I don't mind. I'd be glad. Why don't we
Well,
sit?
I'll sit down.
All right, thank you. I screwed up the name of your picture, and I didn't mean to. It's Fletch.
Oh, don't be silly.
No.
Or rather, do be silly.
It's Fletch does something. Fletch.
Fletch had trouble and made another one.
No, it's called I Have It.
Fletch Lives.
Fletch Lives, yeah.
You
The
did a
first
good
Fletch
job.
movie was a good...
How many of those pencils do you think you'll be needing during
I don't know exactly why they're here. Depends how many guests there are. Here, souvenir. Little souvenir. It's a first night souvenir. It's all we could afford. We sunk a lot in the studio, and the sweepstakes took up God knows how much money, so we had to do
Ed,
that.
good to see you. Freddie. The sweepstakes, I saw this too.
Yeah, it's silly, isn't it?
It is silly because, now I wore a bra, I don't know, so that should help in figuring out who the first guest was.
First nights are...
But I bumped into her on the way.
Did you
on the
really?
way, yeah.
Yeah?
And got a bad back thing.
Do you have a bad back? Do you have a problem? I don't want to get serious and medical right away, but do you have some sort of problem that doesn't allow you to do those...
No,
little
not
ball-
really. I do have a bad back, but pretty much my back problems are behind me.
Yeah. This, you can probably feel the electricity in the air opening night.
Oh, you bet you.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
I tried this myself once.
You did the Tonight Show, didn't you?
No, I did this show, actually. No, I tried to do the Tonight Show.
What do you
And
mean tried to do? You did it one night?
I did it one night.
How'd it go?
After 12 years of people had speculated at one time when I was on Saturday Night Live that I might be the next Johnny Carson, which of course they never say about anybody.
Yeah, all right.
And so I never tried it, never did it. Then finally I said to Johnny, let me try it.
Next gentleman to come out here plays a character named Stephen Keaton on NBC's hit show Family Ties, which airs Sunday nights, and it's the last season for that show. We'll talk about that and other things with Michael Gross. Michael.
First of all, I just want to say, Chevy, I'd appreciate it next time if you'd knock before you use my bathroom.
I mean, pass it, and that's all that counts.
Now, I like surprises as much as the next person. That's all right. No, it's really, the facilities are wonderful here. The entire place smells like, you know, a new car, a new shoe or something.
It does,
It's
yeah, it
just
does
all-
have that
yeah.
feeling. Well, and you're the first person to be
Can I
in this
keep
thing.
this? It was a dress, you know, television. It was great. Turn that off.
No, you never...
The one at home is broken.
One day Charo might want to scan.
Yeah.
Put that down. I mentioned the last season of Family Ties. That's official and unchangeable?
That's right. There's nothing to be done about it.
And what happens to the Keatons? They're just off to the
I
races?
hope they die in a plane crash. No, only not because I don't like them, not because Stephen hasn't been good to me and good to all of you, I hope, out there,
But because it will discourage people from having, oh, I don't know, Christmas with the Keatons 1992, you know, one of those things.
Now, we're going to keep this piece of tape, and if one day you have the Keatons go to Gilligan's Island, we're going to roll this tape and show that you didn't...
And I will eat that tape.
But you say it with affection.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's been good to me. You don't kill the goose that lays the golden egg. And people will have 176 episodes in syndication to keep them happy. And that ought to hold them.
Yeah. Is the beard part of the character? I mean, do you lose it when you're out of production?
It is. It was not the first year. And I went and did an off-Broadway show between the first and the second seasons. And before I cut it off, I said, hey, maybe you ought to take a look at this. So we had a vote of all the secretaries at Paramount, and they said, okay, keep the beard. You know, we have official surveys like that every now and again. And people who are really in the know.
Yeah, right.
And lots of meetings. But every year, there's a kind of tradition we have now. Every year at the cast party, at the wrap party at the end of the season, I shave the beard. I just say goodbye to Stephen for, I mean, you know.
Anything special for the last?
Since this is the last year, I don't know, maybe I'll shave my entire body. Or shave my co-star's body. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Ed Asner used to do that after every year of Lou Grant. He used to shave his entire body. It just was a strange thing. It's actually true. It's something I read in a trivia book. You changed your image a little bit in a TV movie there a little while ago. You were like this crazed, nasty, evil person.
Right. It aired on the Sunday after Thanksgiving, which I suppose after a weekend with your relatives, you're ready for mayhem. It got, actually, it was the most watched television movie of 1988 as of that date.
And your character was a...
Was a kind of insane killer. And someone at NBC either had the foolhardy or the bright idea to say, let's have Michael Rose play the killer. He's a natural, isn't he? You know?
So do fans write you nasty letters, or family get upset?
Well, I think there are a lot of people who are right now going through separation anxiety as far as Stephen Keaton is concerned, and the family ties bunch in general. I was talking to the judge about this before. You know, I think people have gotten very close to that family in direct proportion to how well the American family is not doing. You know, I mean, divorce and... you know, families needs people like that, but they'll have several other American family television shows to keep them happy. When we came on, we were the only intact American family on television.
That's right. Everybody's usually a widowed father or something.
Right. For a while, it was Cosby and Family Ties in a sort of 1-2 slot. I used to think of myself as America's most famous Caucasian father for a while there. But
speaking of family, I did not know until recently that Mary Gross, who for several seasons most people know her best from Saturday Night Live, who's a terrific, talented lady, is your sister.
That's right.
Was that I guess that information was out there for all
I didn't know it until just now myself.
That's
appreciate you. I'm going to get in touch with her now. She actually worked with Chevy once. You hosted that show when she was on it.
I did.
Unless Mary was just name dropping again, which is, you know.
No.
She wanted me to think she knew you.
But I think
I don't know her. I'm confused.
Well, you're...
Best of luck, both of you.
Yeah, right. You were in my dressing room a few minutes ago.
Boy, oh boy, we just can't control
He's a
that
nice
man.
guy.
That's okay. But she, your younger sister, yes? You were sibling rivals.
She's
all
the
that
baby.
Stuff? Are you nice to this?
No,
girl?
I wasn't. I was basically into, I think, torture was the word for it. Well, we didn't have an animal. I had a sister, though, so I, you know.
What would you do? What would you do to this child?
No, I mean, I
poor
was
child.
not. I was a teaser. You can talk to my wife, and she'll tell you I'm still a tease. And
what would a tease be to poor little Mary?
Well, I don't know. Mary would put her doll to bed, you know, and rock it to sleep and sing a lullaby and pull the little coverlet up to its chin. And I'd come in and sort of, you know, pull the covers down, set the doll on its head, and pull its dress over its head. You know, that sort of thing. You know, just normal.
Yeah. I see where you got your TV movie now. But she turned out to be okay anyway.
Yeah, I'm still not well, but she's fine.
So you don't seem to be having the withdrawal we've talked about for the viewers. You're ready to, that's enough. You had a good time, good run. And
I did. I had a good time, and I think, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of exciting to think that I'm going to be out there in the freelance world again and doing all sorts of things.
It was a good show. You should all be proud of it.
Thank you. We have had an excellent time.
Great.
And I wish you much luck here.
Thank you very much. We could
It's
all
been a good show
we could
so
all
far.
use it. Yeah, and we still have minutes to go.
I'm
going to
move down on this
90-minute couch.
Just move down.
Just move down.